Hi, skincare friends. Happy Tuesday and happy Cinco de Mayo. Did you know that Cinco de Mayo is actually not Mexico's Independence Day? That day is actually September 16th. Cinco de Mayo actually commemorates the Mexican Army's victory of a battle against the French Empire back in 1862. So that is your little Cinco de Mayo history lesson for today. But today's Tuesday tutorial is all about sweating your skincare off. So I am located in Los Angeles and it is hot, hot, hot. And it's not even summer yet. So, I mean, today's gonna be in the 90s. Ugh. So when my friend and client, Susan, contacted me the other day, she texted me, she asked me about trying to get her skincare to stay in place after she had gone for a run. And because it's hot out and because, she's still sweating once she puts her skincare product on, she just felt like the product wasn't staying in place. So, and those of us that live in hot climates or live in humidity or are just premenopausal totally understand trying to keep your products in place. So, but sweating is just about regulating your body temperature. So in order to keep your products from melting off, you need to actually get your body temperature to its normal baseline. And we know that can be really challenging to do. So, as the weather warms up, it's not a terrible idea to adjust your products to be lighter textures, but once you put on those lighter textures and your body calms down, or you go into air conditioning and you start to feel like your normal self again, those products may not feel hydrating enough once your body gets back to normal. So unfortunately there's no real good solution for this except for getting your body to the temperature that it should be before you put on your products. And and that might mean that you have to give yourself a little bit more time in your schedule in order for you to be able to sort of trick your body into calming down before you put on your products. So a couple of good tricks that I use to bring my body back to its sort of normal state is cooling it off. So I mean, sometimes I start with just a fan, but that never works. So showering is really the best trick for me. And so I would recommend taking a really nice cool shower, or at least as cool as you can handle. And then at the very, very end of the shower, give yourself a really cold blast of water. So it's kind of like a DIY cryotherapy, or an ice bath, or an ice dunk after being in a hot tub kind of thing. Another good trick is to use a cold compress. You can use a towel, you can use a paper towel, you can use a washcloth, and put it on the back of your neck, and that will really help bring your body temperature back down to normal. You can also do the front of your neck and your chest. So those are a couple of cooling methods to try and get your body to become back normal before you start to put on your products. So just consider that when you're figuring in your skincare routine after you've done a workout. So I also have been trying this doTERRA peppermint roller. My friend Carrie gave it to me so I could try it, and I find that it's really helpful, especially because I get really mild hot flashes, especially at night. And I roll it on the back of my neck, and I actually put it on my wrists. And it's peppermint, and the peppermint somehow is really cooling. I don't know if it's because I can feel it or I can smell it, but it actually has a really cold sensation, and my body immediately calms down, and it also helps me sleep. So this has been really helpful for me, although you know, that's just like a hot flash fix if those are the kind of heat things that you're dealing with. So, so because there's no magic product or, you know, real like solid solutions, like I just ask you to embrace the fact that it's hot out and that you're sweating and that you need to like give yourself a little bit of time to let your body come back to its normal temperature before you put on your skincare. So, and if worse comes to worse, you can always use a translucent powder. If you're in a rush and you just need to get out, put on a translucent powder. They've got lots of them out there. You can use just a regular powder, just a dusting of it, just to absorb the perspiration that's happening on your face. You can bring it down your neck and your ears. It also helps to get some of the oil up. And they've got lots of them in like different ways and also in sunscreens. So, and you know, I want you to be wearing your sunscreen. So if this is a way to get your sunscreen on, that's a good trick. And they sell like a billion of them at Sephora. So if you have questions about what kind of products that you need to be using for the summer, feel free to shoot me a DM, reach out, text, whatever method you want to communicate. And I will help you get yourself into some good summer skincare. So try to stay cool and try to stay safe. And hopefully we will be, a lot of us will have our quarantine mandates lifted soon. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. And for now, I will see you in video and I'll see you next week. Have a great Tuesday.